Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers, Steve Burton calls B.S. On fans' Carly complaints defends Jason's FBI deal. General Hospital GH spoilers reveal that Steve Burton Jason Morgan recently decided to address the backlash to Jason's decision to protect Carly Spencer Laura Wright. GH viewers know that Jason was forced into an FBI deal, which led to him working undercover so that Carly wouldn't go to prison. On a recent episode of the Daily Drama podcast, Bradford Anderson Damian Spinelli brought up the fan complaints about Jason putting Carly first. Jason has certainly faced some criticism for saving Carly while leaving his kids in the dark on his survival. However, Steve Burton had some strong opinions and hinted that people should be looking at this from a different angle. Okay, so there's an interesting point and I'm gonna call BS on this, Burton said. Right now, I'm calling BS. Burton pointed out that everyone knows his character and what's in line with Jason's usual behavior. Although Jason is protecting Carly in this situation, Burton argued that he would have done the same thing for others he cared about. If the feds had that exact evidence against Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst or Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, Burton feels like Jason would have cut the same deal and worked to protect them. As Steve Burton elaborated on that, he suggested that Danny Morgan, Asher Antonazan and Jake Weber Hudson West need their mothers more since Sam and Liz have been there for them throughout their lives. That's why Jason would have done everything in his power to keep Elizabeth and Sam out of prison if they landed in trouble with the law. It's also presumably why Jason felt comfortable leaving his sons in good hands while he was off carrying out this mission. In other words, it's not a matter of Burton choosing Carly over everyone else. It's just a matter of Carly being the one who needed the help in this case. Jason's actions make sense when you consider Carly could have been looking at 20 years behind bars over those RICO violations and criminal conspiracy charges. Why wouldn't Jason choose to tackle an assignment for a couple years and prevent Carly from being separated from her family for 2 decades? This is something that affects Carly's kids as well, so that's something to keep in mind. Nevertheless, Burton made it clear that although Jason has a deep connection to Carly, he would have wanted to spare Sam, Liz, and Sonny from 20-year prison sentences just the same. Based on our latest predictions, Jason has some other dangerous dilemmas in his future, so don't miss what's in store as he continues facing John Jagger Cates' Adam Harrington orders. General Hospital spoilers say Carly will get updates on Jason's sacrifice down the road, so stay tuned to see her reaction to that stunning news. In the hushed halls of General Hospital, where every breath carries the weight of secrets and every heartbeat echoes with the rhythm of drama, tensions simmer like an unattended pot on a stove. Today, the air crackles with anticipation, sparked by the controversy swirling around one of Port Charles's most beloved figures, Jason Morgan. As the sun dances through the windows of the hospital, casting long shadows across the polished floors, Steve Burton, the man who breathes life into the enigmatic Jason Morgan, finds himself at the center of a storm. With a furrowed brow and determination etched into every line of his rugged face, he stands tall, ready to defend his character against the onslaught of criticism. The fans, a passionate and vocal bunch, have taken to social media to air their grievances, their discontent like a wildfire threatening to consume everything in its path. They argue that Jason's recent deal with the FBI is a betrayal of everything he stands for, a slap in the face to his loyalty and his unwavering commitment to those he holds dear. But Steve Burton isn't one to mince words or shy away from a challenge. With the swagger of a gunslinger and the resilience of a warrior, he steps into the fray, his voice cutting through the noise like a beacon in the darkness. BS, he declares, his words ringing out with the force of a gunshot in the dead of night. It's all just BS. With those 3 simple letters, he ignites a firestorm of debate, daring anyone to challenge his conviction. For Steve Burton, Jason's decision to strike a deal with the FBI isn't a betrayal, it's a necessary sacrifice, a calculated move born out of love and desperation. He did what he had to do, Steve insists, his voice a low rumble that resonates with the weight of years of experience. Sometimes, in life, you have to make tough choices. You have to play the hand you're dealt, even if it means getting your hands dirty. And in Port Charles, where the line between right and wrong blurs with every passing day, getting your hands dirty is practically a rite of passage. For Jason Morgan, a man with a past as checkered as a patchwork quilt, it's just another day at the office. But the fans aren't so easily swayed. They cling to their grievances like a lifeline, refusing to let go of their anger and frustration. They argue that Jason's deal with the FBI is a betrayal of his friendship with Carly, a woman he has stood by through thick and thin, through life and death. But Steve Burton sees things differently. To him, Jason's decision was an act of love, a desperate bid to protect those he holds dear from the dangers that lurk in the shadows. For him, there is no greater bond than the one between brothers in arms, between soldiers in the trenches of life. Jason would do anything for Carly, Steve insists, his voice softening with emotion, but sometimes, love means making the hard choices. It means putting the greater good above your own desires, even if it breaks your heart in the process. And as the sun sets over Port Charles, casting long shadows across the city streets, Steve Burton stands tall, a beacon of strength and resolve in a world gone mad. For him, the truth is simple: in a world as complicated as General Hospital, sometimes, you have to call BS on the complaints and defend the ones you love, no matter the cost. In the heart of Port Charles, where love, betrayal, and drama intertwine, General Hospital continues to captivate audiences with its intricate storylines and beloved characters. As the residents navigate through life's trials and tribulations, one character finds himself at the center of controversy: Jason Morgan. Amidst the chaos of Port Charles, Jason Morgan, portrayed by the talented Steve Burton, stands as a pillar of strength and resilience. Known for his unwavering loyalty and unyielding determination, Jason has faced countless challenges throughout the years. However, his recent decision to strike a deal with the FBI has sparked controversy among fans, particularly in relation to his longtime friend Carly Corinthos. Carly Corinthos, the formidable matriarch of the Corinthos family, has always been a force to be reckoned with. Played by the incomparable Laura Wright, Carly is known for her fierce loyalty to those she loves and her willingness to do whatever it takes to protect them. However, some fans have expressed dissatisfaction with Carly's response to Jason's FBI deal, prompting Steve Burton to speak out in defense of his character. In an exclusive interview with Soap Opera Digest, Steve Burton addressed the fans' complaints head-on, calling them out as BS. He emphasized Jason's unwavering commitment to his loved ones and his willingness to make difficult decisions for the greater good. "Look, Jason is not perfect, and he's made his fair share of mistakes," Burton explained. "But at the end of the day, he's always had the best interests of his family and friends at heart. This deal with the FBI is just another example of him doing what he believes is necessary to keep them safe." Burton went on to defend Jason's actions, highlighting the complexity of the situation and the pressure he faces as a former mob enforcer turned legitimate businessman. "People seem to forget that Jason's life is constantly in danger," Burton said. "He's a target for anyone looking to settle old scores or make a name for themselves. The FBI deal may not be ideal, but it's a means to an end, a way for Jason to protect the people he cares about without resorting to violence." As the interview continued, Burton delved deeper into Jason's psyche, shedding light on the internal struggles that drive his character. Jason is not someone who takes decisions like this lightly, Burton remarked. He agonizes over the consequences and weighs the risks, but ultimately, he trusts his instincts. And right now, his instinct is telling him that this deal is the best course of action. However, Burton acknowledged that not everyone would agree with Jason's choices, especially Carly, whose fierce loyalty to her loved ones knows no bounds. Carly is understandably upset about the FBI deal, Burton admitted. She's worried about the implications it could have for their family and their business. But Jason is hoping that she'll come to understand his perspective and see that he's doing what he believes is necessary to keep them all safe. As tensions continue to rise in Port Charles, fans are eagerly awaiting the fallout from Jason's decision and its impact on his relationships with those closest to him. Will Carly be able to forgive Jason for his deal with the FBI? Or will their friendship be irreparably damaged? Only time will tell as General Hospital continues to deliver twists, turns, and unexpected revelations in the days to come.